Good morning, everybody. Happy Earth Day. Welcome to the Marion Orton Center, and welcome to our Earth Day events. We have a lot going on today in the city of Fayetteville. My name is Brian Pugh. I'm the Waste Reduction Coordinator for the city of Fayetteville, and you're standing at the Marion Orton Recycling Drop-Off in the city of Fayetteville. If you've never been here before and you don't have curbside recycling, this place is for you. We have all these bins set up for us to put all our recyclable material in, bottles, cans, paper, glass. So come join us here when you have items to drop off. We want to divert as much material away from the landfill as we can in Fayetteville. We want to be proactive and be good stewards of the environment. So I want to start off thanking our sponsors: Boston Mountain Solid Waste District, Illinois River Watershed Partnership, Keep Fayetteville Beautiful, Einstein Brothers, and Jam and Java, which, by the way, if you haven't gotten any coffee or bagels, they're right over here in front of this first bin. Ozark Off-Road Cyclists, Beaver Watershed Alliance, and the University of Arkansas Extension Office. So we want to thank all those sponsors for making this possible. After our cleanup today, after we do this trail cleanup, there's also an invasive plant removal over by the old city hospital. That's going to start around 10 o'clock. We also have a bike ride out to Mount Kessler, the regional park. They're going to meet here about 10:30 to make that ride out there. I think we're lucky it's not going to rain, right? We're going to get through this thing and have a great day. So before I turn it over to the mayor to do Earth Day proclamation, I wanted to remind people that if you haven't already signed in, there's sign-in sheets up here at the front. We also have giveaway items up here at the front on this bench. Keep Arkansas Beautiful has given us T-shirts. Everybody here can have a T-shirt. I can't guarantee the sizes. There's a whole box of them here with a bunch of different sizes, but everybody please come get a T-shirt. We also have magnets to help you remember what's recyclable in Fayetteville. You can take these home and stick them on your refrigerator and remember what to put in your curbside bins or bring out to this facility. And then also, we want to limit people's single-use disposable plastic habits. We want people to use reusable items. We have some really nice shopping bags. They're right up here in front. We have a lot of them. Please take these. Please take them to the store so we can limit the number of plastic bags that we have in our environment. When you go out and do this cleanup today, unfortunately, you're going to find a lot of them. And if every single one of us would take the time to take these to the store with us, we can eliminate a lot of that single-use plastic. So I'm going to turn it over to the mayor for Earth Day proclamation, and then I'm going to come back and go over a few things, and then we'll get started. So, Mayor, I'm going to turn it over to you. This is Mayor Jordan.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy Earth Day. Let me ask you a question today. Don't you love this city? Absolutely you do. I do too. I wanted, last year at this time when we did this, there has been a few things that has happened in this city that I wanted to recap before I get into the proclamation. First of all, I'd like to say that in our city we've got over 110 miles of multi-use and soft trails in this city. Also, we have purchased the Millsap mountain acreage of 228 acres. This city has preserved over 860 acres of green space and urban forest in the last 5 years. We just passed a new energy action plan a couple of months ago. This city, by 2050, will be 100% clean energy. We're going to get off the fossil fuels. And with that, my friends, I bring the following proclamation. Whereas communities around the world are suffering from the impacts of climate change and extreme weather events such as floods, droughts, and hurricanes, are causing people's lives to be permanently altered. And whereas people are resilient And even in the face of devastating climate change, communities around the world are coming together to preserve and protect our home, the earth. And whereas more than 1 billion people are celebrating the 48th anniversary of Earth Day this weekend, showing global support for our interdependent and interconnected environment, reminding us that the actions we take every day impact people around the world. And whereas the city of Fayetteville has proven our commitment to a sustainable future by reducing greenhouse gas emissions, working toward 100% clean energy, enabling biking and walking all across the city, supporting and welcoming climate refugees, maintaining our parks and trails, and protecting all citizens' access to clean air and water. And whereas in the past year, the citizens of the great city of Fayetteville showed their commitment to our earth by volunteering thousands of hours, cleaning up litter, restoring natural habitat, removing invasive plant species, recycling and reducing waste, and using active transportation. And whereas your participation today in cleaning up our trails, streams, and parks further demonstrates this great city's passion for the well-being of the planet and in turn of one another. Now therefore, I, Lionel Jordan, Mayor of the great city of Fayetteville, Arkansas, do hereby proclaim Saturday, April 21st, 2018 as Earth Day in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and commend our citizens for supporting and promoting environmental and conservation initiatives. Thank you all very much. I present the following proclamation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great cleanup.
Okay, so I imagine most people have signed in already, but if you haven't, the sign-in sheets are over here. So we got two things going on. We've got pre-registered groups. If you're a pre-registered group and you have not signed in, please send one person up to the front, to this table. Peter, can you raise your hand? Where Peter's standing, that's our pre-registered group table. Give Pulse, if you signed up through that, the University Give Pulse program, that's the table over by Christina. Christina, can you wave your hand? So if you haven't signed up and you need to get to one of those tables, please do so. Christina, can you, let me hand me that. So when you're out on the trails and you're out in getting close to the creeks and picking up the litter and the trash and stuff, we do want to recycle as much as we possibly can. So these mesh bags here, these red mesh bags, are actually for the recyclables. So things like aluminum cans, steel cans, glass bottles. Now, the only plastics that we want to recycle, because the only plastics that we can recycle, are the bottles. So number one bottles, which are water bottles, soda bottles, and if you happen to find a milk jug or something like that, we can take that for recycling as well. Any other kind of plastic, if it's styrofoam, if it's a lid, if it's a bag, unfortunately we cannot recycle that in our program, so that has to go into the trash bags. So we have black trash bags for trash, the mesh bags are for recyclables, and then you have designated spots. A lot of these groups are going to go off from here to different parts of the trail network. Christina's got maps where to lay your bags when you're done. We're going to be circling around to those areas, picking that stuff up, so you can leave your mesh bags, leave your black bags. But if you will do me a huge favor and not leave those orange grabbers with the bags, please bring those back to here so we can keep up with those. I'm afraid they'll disappear if we leave them out in these designated areas. So I believe that's all I had to say. Thank you guys so much for coming out. This is going to be a wonderful day. We're going to get a lot of stuff done in the city of Fayetteville. We're going to make and keep Fayetteville beautiful, keep it clean. Thank you.
What a great turnout. This is Earth Day. Happy Earth Day, everybody. This is what this city's about. We don't just celebrate Earth Day just one day out of the year. Every day is Earth Day in this city. We're just really fortunate to live here. It's a great turnout. We're going to clean up the trails. You know, we've done some wonderful things in this city in the last year, since the last Earth Day. You know, we bought 228 acres of urban forest and green space. This city has preserved over 860 acres of urban forest and green space in the last 5 years, and that's a tremendous accomplishment. We've got 110 miles of multi-use and soft surface trails, and you know, we're making this city a walkable city. Got an energy action plan we passed in the last year. We're going to get us off the fossil fuels and promote alternative transportation and walkability in this city. I'm really proud of this place, and anybody that's watching this today, I want you to be proud of this city. And I got one question to ask you: don't you just love this city?